Ladies and gentlemen, and all rescue space pirates out there, hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. And as you can see, I'm not joined by Dswank here. He's back over there.
Oh, yes, I'm in
He's
the mini
excited.
mirror.
He wants to work.
Yes. We had an idea. Fuzzy can explain the idea.
I think I can, but you're mostly excited about it. I'll give him an idea, though. We're doing a lot of work today. Wait.
Yes. Our idea is setting up mining stations with the nanite.
Yes.
And the hammers.
Man, I'm about to get grounded. Ah. Where am I at?
Yeah.
Where am I at? There I am. Okay. Alright, now I'm back on.
Now, the real question is, will the connectors work?
I hope so. So, yeah, we're going to be setting up individual mining stations. Not sure how many just yet. Kind of depends on the density of the materials that we find out here amongst the asteroids. But,
We'd like to keep it as few as possible.
Because apparently the nanites can wreak havoc on a server.
We don't know anything about that, though.
I don't know. But before we can do that, we need to build us a transport ship. Both to transport what is essentially the mining station itself to the asteroid and to bring back what's been mined and refined.
I don't think the connectors are working.
Oh joy. At all? Can you not manage? Yeah, you can't. They're not connecting up at all. So that's gonna be a bit of an issue.
Yes, it's
well, we could always line.
Well,
we could always line them up to.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say. Yes.
Poop it out and let it catch it.
Right. I mean, that wouldn't be hard to set up a temporary one of those right here, actually.
But anyway.
I mean, all we really need is ejectors. Get an ejector line set up on these and a collector point. We just have a little toilet set up.
So, before we can really get started on that, even on the... what is that exploding down here? I keep seeing an explosion cloud down below here.
So am I.
What is this?
Is it... What? Is it behind me? I mean, are we where it was?
Is it moving?
I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, that's right about here. Kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I don't see it at all. Although I am getting frequent flashes of spinny circle of doom.
I had that quite a bit at first. So anyway, we're going to have to build a transport ship, and to do that, we're going to have to set up our mining facility here to get us started, because we're going to need a lot of iron and uranium and ice.
Yes. I did pull a lot of... I mean, we have 30,000 steel plates. So, I mean, we have kind of a start. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and start throwing together the transport.
And I will begin thinking about our mining facility down here.
Alright.
Now, I wonder, didn't you plan, or at least thinking about maybe connecting all this via a tunnel? Like being able to walk out here and just come down through an elevator, maybe?
Yeah, but I hadn't intended for the resourcing down here to be connected up there.
Okay.
I was thinking keeping the resourcing down here separate so that we have your little mining ship that can go out and spot mine for us once we have this all set up. And dock up top where if we need specific resources, and that's the resources that we pull from. and all the resources that are down here or that we bring in with the cargo ship all are stored down here, and if we have if the nanites are behaving, we use it for the nanites for constructing the ship, or we look at possibly using Rexar's shipyard mod.
Shipyard mod. What is that?
Yeah, it basically you build a frame, three-dimensional frame around the space for your ship. You project the ship into it, and it builds it.
Cool. Alright, so down here we're going to need a... Well, since we got uranium.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably power that with a reactor and everything. Because we're going to be pulling uranium into...
Alright, so what I'll do is I'll do one refinery, and then about as many until I feel like it's ludicrous, the arc furnaces, since we're doing mostly iron here.
Right.
And the one refinery can just do the uranium. I just want to keep that as ore.
What I would do... Yeah. Well, we can have the refinery doing it. But what I would do is wherever you put the try and pipe it up so that the uranium, because it's going to be pulled into the nanite forge, nanite foundry, use guarding blocks so that so that iron cannot go to the refinery.
I can do that. Alright.
It's a little Factorio, but...
not that hard. Just need one in and one out. Whoa, now, whoa. Why are you still going down? What's going on? Oh, right. I needed to, I need to put some more up and down thrust on this thing.
I look down and you're like, why am I still going down? And I looked straight at your ship and that explosion texture popped up, and I was like, oh.
That would have sucked. Oh god, lag. And I'm already high in coding again. Why is Space Engineers the game that causes all this? They're supposed to have fixed all these issues.
I don't have a solid answer for you. I wish I did. You know, for the most part, I don't have any issues, and I'm using the NVIDIA recording stuff.
Well, the high encoding happens because the game's lagging. Because there's something up with the damn processor.
Alright, turn you... So, you were asking me about Doctor Strange. Have you had a chance to look at it?
I plan on watching it probably tomorrow evening or something. Okay.
Let's see. She'll have one door. Now, I had an idea to make this thing modular, but since everything's acting so funky, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Might not be a good idea. Let's see, how long is Nasmith? 6 blocks wide? Or long, rather? Okay.
Yes. Screw this noise. I am getting a good welder. Character tools, welder. use these. Ow, I'm out of steel plates.
Okay. 6 and 6 wide. It's gonna sit maybe here. It should be
There
6
we go.
wide, which will be 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Middle. Wait for the container, which will get this one right there. One for right here. Okay. Let's do that.
There's so
Yeah, my loaded gig keeps popping in and out.
yeah, mine does too. I wonder what they broke.
And damn, well, obviously connectors.
Yeah. Well, from my understanding, it's not necessarily keen on that one. It's probably one of the mods that we have that did something screwy. Or they screwed with their code that the mod uses. And now that mod does something to connectors.
Maybe. Still sucks.
Yes. Ain't gonna deny that. Deny that. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. There's that. We're gonna need to come up with a name for the hollow, though. Also, do you think we should go with the name, the Portsmouth Barbershop for the home base?
I don't know, but I can't weld.
Maybe you should take a class. How's your energy?
My energy is fine. The server's not doing anything weird, but I cannot weld that one. Can't weld that one. Can't. Do I have my welder out technically? Got it out. How much is welded over here?
Give me a second. Okay. Line from here down to here, over, up,
Okay.
over,
I'm just
up,
not
and
welding.
Do you have inventory?
It just won't let me weld.
Maybe you need a better welder.
I have to take 3.
Oh,
There's a
nifty.
third-party company that's bringing us Dinobot, and I'm gonna be all over that like white on rice.
Dinobot 1 or 2? Okay.
Transmetal's Dinobot was a gnarled mess, but it was still kind of cool. Really, anything Transmetals was a
I have-
mess.
Yeah.
But anyway, if somebody don't bring me a damn doggy bot, I'm gonna be pissed off.
A doggy bot?
Super Bowl. Doggy bot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Waspinator. Oh yeah, we did get a Generations Waspinator as well. So if I do pick those up, I'll probably put them on their own shelf. Because the Generations models ended up being pretty decent. And the explosion is still there. Can I weld now? I still can't weld. It says I have no... I had plates. I had a 600 something plates left.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, boy.
I'm not saying anything. He's
Could be.
delusional.
Been a long week. ass editing for y'all. And I'm delusional for it. It's y'all's fault.
Oh, blame it on your subscriber base.
It's not like they chat, so they're not going to blame me back.
I think I just heard a challenge.
Bring it on. Is something connected to the station that has a detector on it? Because
Why? Because you're seeing the uranium and the iron? Doesn't your mining ship have a detector on it and an antenna?
It is, but I didn't think that worked like that unless it was connected to the station and broadcasting. Okay. The antenna.
Let's see. Am I
Probably.
blind?
We hunting.
Metal
I
grids.
think we have many.
Oh, I just queued up 300 though. And they're being made, but I don't see where they're appearing.
Well, here we go with that again. That just ate all my plates.
What? I may need to disconnect.
Probably.
The mini Mura shifted, and now that I'm looking at it, the grinder discs are no longer attached to the grinder.
Joy.
I mean,
Keen, we love you, but seriously, come on.
now, to be fair, I don't know how much of this is Keen and how much is server being stupid and mods.
Well,
so
to be fair, they're supposed to have fixed desync issues this week. Just saying. Just saying. All right, yeah, your grids are in there next to your superconductors. All right, now that was Space Engineer spiking there.
I can pull out one superconductor at a time, but yeah, I'm gonna go relog real quick.
Killy-dokley. Neighborino.
Alright, there. Exit your main menu. Yes. Alright, while that's doing its thing, I am going to open up Task Manager so I can watch what my computer thinks it's doing.
Wow. The large azimuth containers use over 1,000 interior plates. It's almost like building another refinery. In interior plates. Up, wrong machine. Get in there.
Okay, I thought I said join. Connect. There we go.
That's not where I left off. Over here. I know I got that back there.
Did you know rocks on the surface of planets often contain valuable resources?
Really? I had no idea.
Yes.
Always figured they were there just to be pretty. How many was I holding?
All.
One B shuttle. Oh, I can only hold 741 interior plates. Somehow they're heavier than steel plates.
They're not heavier. They take up more volume.
Even though they have holes in them.
That just means they're bigger if they're made out of the same amount of material. They take up more space.
I call it shenanigans.
I just don't think you understand the difference between mass and volume.
I understand the difference between mass and volume. Not a complete dunce. Just a...
Not completely a dunce?
Yeah, just partial.
Slightly? I'm about to fall asleep.
I would have done that yesterday if we were playing. I did not sleep well the night before yesterday. Didn't get to bed about 2:30 and tossed and turned all night.
I did not sleep last night. I slept from about 10 o'clock till about a little after noon today. So I got maybe 3 hours of sleep.
Done that before, and it sucks.
I couldn't fall asleep. I just laid on my bed for several hours.
Your sleep cycle is wrecked, man. You need to fix that.
But I think I will. All I have to do tonight is edit together Left 4 Dead 2, episode 2. I've already got Stellaris edited together, so... When I couldn't sleep, that's what I took care of. I'm back.
Is he from outer space, though? That's the question.
Well, I'm not in a black spacesuit, so...
Alright, no interior plates here. None there.
Oh, thank you.
All the interior plates are done, so let's get construction components next.
Alright. Superconductors. Gyro. 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 Gyro.
Gear loose.
I watched the republishing of the Nostalgia Critics DuckTales episode.
Yeah, I saw that go across my my sub box, but I hadn't watched it. I hadn't seen it in forever.
Yeah, the construction components.
Yeah, I just used them all.
Right, grab that.
No, I didn't.
That.
Why did it say I need more construction components when I had them on me?
Put you there.
That is what it said, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, here we go again. I have...
Things
Where'd
being
my interior
stupid.
plates go? They're not in here. I grabbed the interior... I thought I grabbed the interior plates. What did I grab?
Got one bathroom. Steady.
Alright, I just gained a volume from clicking those, but it didn't move over and they're not in my inventory.
So I need more computers and power cells.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I gotta relog again.
I'm sorry
That's-
to laugh. But it is funny.
It's ridiculous. That's what it is.
Alright, more power cells. Oh, I am...
This week's videos. Logging and relogging.
The adventures in IT tech support. Have you ground it off and welded it back on yet? Alright, there's that one. Okay. I've got that. So I need steel. Steel, steel, steel. Steel, 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 steel. Sheer praise. Toss you back in. You. Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
There we go. There's that. This is... Oh. Okay. Oh, I never finished that. I'm holding it up. I wonder what it needs. Metal grids. Okay, I need a grinder. Metal grid.
I need ambient noise for this recording. I'll be right back.
Considering part of me wanted to ask Fuzzy if he had actually remembered to start recording this week, I'm kind of happy I wasn't pressing his buttons.
Pressing whose buttons? What are you talking about?
Yours?
I have no buttons to press. If you press my button, you've been doing something incredibly stupid.